I want to talk about Glenn McGrath and the Zimbabwe safari. Hate to say it, but I don't buy it, Glenn. And I hate to say it because, like thousands of Australians, I respected you, admired you, your sporting genius, the way you handled so publicly the grief with Jane's illness, coming back from South Africa from the tour to battle the illness together, and then the tragedy when she died, what you did with your family, having to handle it so publicly. And then what you did with the foundation and the thousands of women who owe you and your supporters for that foundation and the work that you do. But when it comes to the big game stuff, I don't buy it, because you say in your apology or your explanation that it was highly inappropriate to take part and that now in hindsight you deeply regret it. And yet, around the same time as that hunt, you gave an interview with the Australian Shooter magazine, and in that you said, "I'm keen to get into trophy hunting, no animal in particular, but a big safari in Africa would be great." How does that gel with what you say this weekend? Because I can understand if you're a hunter and you're shooting feral pigs, or you're shooting wild dogs, or as you said in the same article, how you and your dad once shot 99 foxes when they're out there terrorising your sheep. But how can a person even doing that then pose with magnificent elephant's tusks as a trophy in Africa? It was a disgusting thing to do. It's a disgraceful thing to do. And one more point. When you say it was a tough time, this is your explanation. It was a tough time for you, and it was an awful time, what you and your wife were going through. But to use that almost as an excuse reminds me of a time when Teddy Kennedy was involved in an accident, a fatal accident, and a woman called Mary Jo Kopechne died in his car. And he ran away. Later he went on television to explain it, and he made a statement to the media. And he said, talking about his dead brothers, he invoked it and he said, maybe there was a curse on the Kennedy family. I thought then that was atrocious. I thought the way you've handled this is bad. Sorry, Glenn, that's the way I feel.